If you are watching this, it is likely the year 2026. Or maybe you're watching this from the past, wondering what is coming. By 2026, a strange phenomenon has taken hold of the global economy. We aren't in a Great Depression. There are no bread lines. The stock market is likely hovering near all-time highs. Unemployment might even look statistically low. And yet, if you talk to the average person, the teacher, the graphic designer, the middle manager, they will tell you the same thing. I am drowning. They are making more money than they ever have, but they are poorer than they have ever been. They followed the script. They went to college, they got the job, they bought the starter home, or tried to. But the math isn't mathing. The checking account hits zero 5 days before payday. The credit card balance creeps up not because of luxury vacations, but because of groceries. Why? The answer isn't just inflation. That is too simple. The answer is that the definition of normal has become a financial death trap. We have entered an era of algorithmic poverty. The economy of 2026 has been engineered to extract wealth from normal people with surgical precision. Today, we are going to explore the psychological and structural reasons why normal people are going broke and why the middle class is being quietly liquidated. Reason 1, the subscriptionization of existence. In the past, you owned things. In 2026, you subscribe to life. The corporate world realized that selling you a product once is a terrible business model. Selling you the right to use the product forever is a gold mine. It started with Netflix and Spotify, but by 2026, it has metastasized. You don't own your software, you rent it. You don't just pay a car payment, you subscribe to the heated seats and the remote start feature. You pay a subscription for your diet app, your meditation app, your cloud storage. This is life as a service. The problem is that normal people look at the monthly cost, $15 here, $30 there, and think it looks cheap. But the cumulative effect is a steady, unceasing bleed. Consider the death of asset liquidity. 20 years ago, if you hit a rough patch, you could sell your car, movie collection, tools to recoup some cash. In 2026, you cannot sell your Spotify playlist or your Photoshop license. You have exchanged assets for access. This means your net worth remains static while your liabilities become infinite. Corporations have successfully engineered a world where your money evaporates the moment it leaves your account, leaving you with no residual value to show for years of payments. You have become a serf on your own property. You own nothing, but you pay for everything. Reason 2, the death of the average skill. For the last 50 years, you could make a good living being average. You could be an average copywriter, an average coder, or an average paralegal, and you could buy a house. In 2026, artificial intelligence has collapsed the value of average to zero. The middle has been hollowed out. This graph explains the K-shaped economy. If you're in the top 10%, the leverage holders, the owners, the top-tier creatives, AI has made you richer. It made you faster. But for the normal person, AI has devalued their labor. Why pay a junior analyst $60,000 a year when a script can do the analysis for 4 cents? The normal person is going broke because their labor is facing a deflationary crash, while their cost of living faces an inflationary spike. They are being squeezed from both ends. They are working harder just to stay in the same place because the market no longer pays a premium for mediocrity. Reason 3, algorithmic pricing, the end of the price tag. We used to live in a world of static prices. A loaf of bread cost $3 for you and $3 for the billionaire. In 2026, we are moving towards surge pricing for everything. Companies now have enough data on you to know exactly what you can afford. They know your zip code, your phone model, your spending history. When you book a flight or order food or look for insurance, the price isn't based on the cost of the goods. It is based on your maximal willingness to pay. The algorithm's job is to extract every cent of surplus value from your wallet. If you just got a raise, the algorithm knows, and suddenly your life gets slightly more expensive. Normal people are going broke because they are playing poker against a supercomputer that can see their cards.
You can't save money when the system is dynamically adjusting to take whatever margin you have left. Reason 4. The frictionless spending trap. In the old days, spending money hurt. You had to count the cash. You had to write the check. There was friction. That friction gave you a moment to think, do I really need this? In 2026, money is invisible. It is a face scan. It is a double tap on a watch. It is an auto-renewal. We have removed the pain of payment. Psychologically, this is a disaster. When you don't feel the pain of parting with money, you spend more of it. The normal person isn't buying yachts. They are dying by 1,000 cuts. It's the $7 coffee, the $20 Uber, the $15 in-game purchase. It feels like nothing in the moment, but because the transaction is frictionless, the feedback loop is broken. You don't realize you are broke until the insufficient funds notification pops up. The economy has been designed to bypass your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, and tap directly into your impulse centers. Reason 5. The signaling tax, the cost of being human. We are social animals. We need to feel like we belong. But in 2026, the baseline for belonging has skyrocketed. Social media has created a globalized competition for status. Normal used to mean a reliable car and a clean house. Now, normal means international travel, aesthetic interiors, perfect skin, and organic food. This is the signaling tax. To look like a functioning member of society now requires a level of consumption that was previously reserved for the rich. The normal person is going broke because they are trying to maintain a lifestyle that was sold to them by an algorithm designed to make them feel inadequate. They are spending money they don't need, to buy things they don't need, to impress strangers on the internet who don't care. They are trading their financial future for social validation in the present. The savings delusion. Finally, normal people are going broke because they are following outdated advice. Grandma told you, save your money in the bank. Cash is king. In 2026, with real inflation, not the official CPI numbers, but the real cost of living, running hot, cash is trash. If you leave your money in a savings account, it is melting like an ice cube on the sidewalk. The normal person is scared of investing. They think the stock market is a casino. They think crypto is a scam. They think real estate is a bubble. So they stay in cash, and by staying in cash, they guarantee their own poverty. The wealthy understand that you must be an owner. You must own equities, real estate, or businesses. You must be on the side of the inflation. The normal person is on the wrong side of the equation. They are the ones paying the rent, not collecting it. They are the ones buying the product, not owning the stock. The exit strategy. It sounds bleak, but there is good news. You only go broke if you insist on staying normal. Normal is a setting designed for a world that no longer exists. To survive 2026, you have to become abnormal. You have to reject the subscription model and own things for the long haul.
You have to use AI to leverage your skills, not let it replace them. You have to stop caring what the algorithm thinks you should look like. And most importantly, you have to stop saving and start owning. The system is designed to break the average person, so the solution is simple, but it isn't easy. Don't be average. Watch the next video on the screen.